Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English, and we're welcoming you to Daily Flash. We got today's trends, tomorrow's talk. You guys look fantastic. We're so glad to have you here.
Yes, we are James Alexander standing by with our social media updates. James.
Woo! Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was dancing to our opening music. Let me get back to business. Good morning, everyone. Hey, I got a great question of the day for you. Are you ready? Here we go. What's a skill you don't have but pretend you do a little too confidently? Mine is dancing. As you saw, I was, making it happen. But I need to know what skill you don't have. And the only way you can do it, Matt, tell them where to go.
They can head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. There you can let us know your answer to today's question, flash@dailyflashshow.com. There you can like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff on our socials, and let us know what you think. And you can dance. Send us your videos of you dancing to our opening music as well.
All right, any skill?
I always act more confident than I actually am, and it gets me in trouble because I think I can do stuff and I really can't.
I think that's with everybody, though.
They think you can do it?
I think maybe there's a certain level of confidence that they take with them on a daily basis, and they second guess that confidence.
What about you? I don't know. First off, let me tell you something about Jackson. She rides these horses, and long time ago, she fell off a horse, and don't tell me everybody. Her arm was destroyed. Like I would have never in my life ever got on another horse. So going back to confidence, what was it like to have to get? I'm telling you. You shattered it, right? The arm was pretty much
compound fracture. My forearm broke in two pieces. Yeah, and I remember. I know you don't want to hear this, and Matt's having a meltdown over there. But I remember when I fell off, and it wasn't anything big, but I must have either hit my arm on her mane or I put my arm out when I landed. And I remember looking at my forearm, and it was in this L shape, and I was like, "Well, that's not good." So then I picked up the top half, and I sort of put it back together, and then I held on to it. And then they took me to the hospital.
And I went to go see her in the hospital, and I was like, "Hey, Jack," and she had like this contraption on her arm, and I was like, "Hey, man," and I was like so freaking out. And then I was like, "Well, that's her horse riding days are done," and that's not the case.
I just freaked because I had a teammate try to dunk and impress all these college recruits, and he got on the rim, but he held on too long and came down and snapped it right in half. And I saw it like right in front of me. So when you're talking about that, I'm like, I've seen it happen, and it freaked me out. After that, I was like, I'm good. I don't at dunk. I'm 6'2".
My baby girl, she was 7 or 8 years old, maybe 6, 7 years, and she had broke her arm at school, and I had to take her up there to the doctor, and the whole time,
were you wheezy?
And I felt like I was like the worst part of me. I think men, because they're visual people, maybe they see that and they freak out. It's funny, like reactions too. Like guys will go, ooh, and women are like this, when they hear about stuff.
When I popped my wrist out, I was like, "Oh, it's fine." My mom's like, "It is not. We are going to the hospital." And I was like, "No, it's fine. I can move it."
I think because women we're caretakers, intuitively, innately. So I think we just sort of go into that superpower mode. Like, got to take care of you, got to resolve the problem, got to solve it. Let's get you there. Let's take care of you.
If I don't think, I could probably do it if I don't think about it. Like if I the anticipation of picking her up, knowing like her arm was broken, they said it was really bad, so I was waiting for it. But like once you're in it, you're like, okay, let's do it. But then you realize, as me at least, I'm going, I can't handle it. Anyway, so you're confident. I always think about that. I don't think I'd ever have gotten back on a horse, and you did.
The doctors always say don't do that. Obviously equestrian sports are very dangerous. They just are inherently by nature. You're dealing with a 1,500-pound, animal that has a mind of its own and has good and bad days, and you can't really tell. But yeah, I think it was one of those things where either I got back on and continued, or I stopped altogether. And I wasn't quite ready to stop.
Good. So, I'm very happy that you still do it. It's quite a passion. Every time I go to Jackson's house, she's over there doing the horses and all that fun stuff.
Cleaning out the stalls.
More work than I'd want to do.
Mucking out the stalls, daily basis. So let us know what you think. Is there a skill that you kind of fake it?
Until you make it.
I like it. Okay, one of the top annoying trends for 2025, the vocal fry. Not sure
vocal
what I'm
fry?
referring to. Take a listen.
Okay, so hot coffee.
Hot coffee.
Okay, room for cream.
Totally leave room for cream.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
Because this is my voice?
This is my voice.
No, it's not. I heard you talking a minute ago. I know you don't talk like that.
Neither do you, because nobody actually talks like this.
Yes. All right, now I get it.
You
Yeah.
get it? Oh my God. It's one of those speech quirks that has the internet divided. Some can't stand it, others don't notice it. A few think it's a way to be more alluring.
It is.
Okay,
It's
what do you
my-
think?
I think it's to be more alluring. There's no way, that's obviously more of a over exaggeration, but you hear this stuff all the time.
Yes.
I also, it's along the same vein. I don't want to go down this road, but like at Busch Gardens or Disney or whatever, when they're on a tour, they always end every sentence like this.
Yeah.
I cannot stand because they
go up and
no one ever
down.
talks like this at all. But it's so to having that in mind, what this girl was doing in with Ron, let me sit here. I can't remember. What
Louder Milk.
Yeah, Louder Milk. Great show, great
Yeah.
show. I love that show. You should check it out. Anyway, is that whole thing? I think it's you want to be. It's part of that persona of you trying to figure stuff out. So if I hear somebody talking like that, they don't know who they are.
Yes.
Because they're trying to be something they're
Yeah.
not. Because there's no way that anybody was.
I think
Talks that way.
at its best, it wants to mimic morning voice, but at its worst, it's an attempt at sounding very strange. The vocals vibrate slower. That's what experts say. The Kardashians.
I blame the
can't carry.
Kardashians because that is on in my house right now, and I'm hearing it. She's just watching it in the background,
Yeah.
but I'm hearing all this, and especially was it Chloe? She's the one that's the worst of the whole
She really
crew.
talk
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
It's a little, I don't want to make it regional, but everybody makes fun of Southerners, so
Yes.
it sounds very Californian to me.
It does.
Yes.
You remember the Californians
Yep,
on Saturday
the
Night
skit.
Live?
Yes.
There are people that do that, but they do it on purpose, right? They have to. Right?
Well, and I think being from California, when you're in it, you don't realize that you're doing it, and so I think the Californians did the whole like I-5, I-10, like get
the
to the
10, yeah,
the whole thing.
The 10, yeah.
Anyway, it tends to, like you mentioned, Mitch, you use it more at the end of sentences. So like if you listen, in this scene, she's like, I'm not being annoying. And I just started listening to a podcast because I watched that Murdoch Hulu special, made for TV movie, so awesome. Anyway, the gal that plays the reporter in that show has a podcast. I was like, oh, let me listen to it. And then she starts talking like this. And I was like, oh my God, I can't listen to this.
And that the girl you're referring to is a reporter, and
Yes.
in real life,
Yeah.
and they based the Hulu one, at least the one that's on Hulu, based off her book.
And her podcast.
And her podcast
which
as well.
she started, yeah.
So and all right, listen, on a podcast it has to be annoying because that's all you're getting is voice, right?
And she even admitted to
Right.
it. She's like, I got so much hate from people because of what they called my vocal fry. And I was like, I can't.
It's like you're miserable. It sounds like you're miserable when you talk like that. Honestly, I mean, there's only,
Yeah.
people say Southerners sound stupid when they just talk normal, like, if they talk like this, you must be
Yes.
stupid. But you sound.
But when you hear that, you immediately have a perception of that person. Like, I'm
100%.
speaking to a dum-dum.
Yes.
Like, that's who I have right now.
100%. Yeah. Like AOC or, so you think of some of the politicians nowadays that they're trying to do that and they're trying to sound trendy and hip, but they sound really annoying and dumb.
Like they've thought it out too.
Yes,
It's almost
yeah.
like they're tired of talking about it. Can we do a quick poll? Who's tired of this voice? If we can go in the control room, I'm completely done with it.
Yeah.
In control room, just a quick show of hands. All of them are. All right,
It's
so
unanimous.
we're officially getting rid of it, right?
Taylor looks like he can't stand this segment because he's just like, no more.
Well, he has to listen to the
Yes,
tapes all the
it's
time.
true.
poor guy.
Well, even in the scene, he's, Ron Livingston says to the girl, "That's not your normal voice." She goes, "What do you mean it's not my normal voice?" He goes, "See there,
Right there,
that's my
louder.
point." Oh my
That's
goodness.
Louder Milk, you should definitely check that out
Yeah.
for sure. There's all kinds of different dialects in the United
Yes.
States. That's what makes us a great
Yes,
melting
of
pot.
course.
There is things that people do. I think we're also in an age where everybody wants to be unique, and so this is one way for them to be unique, and it's fine. You're welcome to do it. You can do it as much as you like.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna talk to you.
I'm not going to listen to you. I'm turning the volume down on you.
I went back last week. Y'all know I wasn't here.
Yes,
and I was up
we
in
missed
Nashville,
ya.
and that's why I'm talking a little bit
Come
more.
back
I'm
with a
saying,
twang.
y'all,
Yep.
when I get around my best friend Eric, I'll come back with this redneck voice all the time.
Now, can you combine redneck with vocal fry?
Thank you so. Yeah, actually you can. Now, like, I don't know about that. Here, let's try.
Forrest
Now
Gump.
you sound like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah,
from
Billy
Swing
Bob or
Blade.
Forrest Gump.
John Graham's coming up here on the show when we talk about some Black Friday tips. Oh, you gotta help my home.
Yes, I'm gonna help my home. Oh my God, we're gonna show you how to make candles.
Here's our question. What U.S. city is credited with first using the term Black Friday to describe the post-Thanksgiving shopping chaos?
Welcome back to Daily Flash.
All right, here's our trivia question, our brain flash question. We asked the question, which U.S. city credited with first using the term Black Friday to describe post-Thanksgiving shopping chaos? You know, we got 50 states. They all have big cities in them. I'm going to take a guess.
I would guess New York City.
I'd say, yeah, it's got to be a big city like that. Believe it or not, it's Philly. Philadelphia.
Really? Philadelphia.
Gave us the sandwiches and Danny Bonaducci and Black Friday.
Pierogies, yeah. And the Eagles.
And the Eagles, yeah. A whole lot more. Well, welcome back to Daily Flash. Mitch English along with the lovely Andrea Jackson. It's time for my favorite time today. It's time for us to get social.
Yes, here with what's hot on the web and all of our social channels is Sweet Baby James.
Yeah, yay. You know what? Like the social magnet, the Flash is online, things come across our For You page that makes the team go, Recently, a viral video from the What Would You Do series popped up, and it made me question everything I knew about dating. Check it out.
Great. I don't really see this going anywhere.
Okay. So you just wanted a free meal?
This is nice.
So you wanted a free meal, basically?
No, I was hopeful. We'll be friends. You know, I feel like.
Yeah, let's be friends. Friends split the bill.
Are you serious? I'll be right back. I need a minute.
So what do you guys think about this? To be more specific, who is wrong in this case?
Okay, I will take the side of the ladies, but I think she should be prepared to go 50-50. And if you're not quite sure whether the date's going to lead somewhere, I think that's a safe out, and I think it's only fair.
I think, and guys should go in that same way. Obviously this was set up because What Would You Do on ABC, they set these up
Hidden
with
camera show,
cameras. And really, it's testing this guy in the yellow here, see if he will interact with
He
them.
looks like he's not interested at all.
And so once she gets up and leaves, they'll probably have a talk. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Talking about who should have to pay. First of all, I think you're right on the money. Should go into everyone thinking, all right, there might be a chance where this might go south, and I might need to have to do that. But I think had this been a real situation, the guy's ego would have been bruised a little bit, and that's why he kind of got on the defense really quickly and went to that. A classy guy would go, hey, look, I said I invited you out to lunch, and I'll pay for it. But apparently, if he felt like it wasn't going anywhere, go down go halvesies, right, James?
Yeah, I'm going to say this. Andrea speaks for all women right now. A woman knows within the first few seconds she likes a guy.
Yes.
So why would you go out on a date with the guy knowing that you don't like him? So are you going to, you should pay. But, a lot of comments that came in for this, over 4 million views, 4,000 comments, and went by generation. A lot of the older guys said, hey, we just pay for it. It is what it is. It didn't work out. A lot of younger guys said, no, let's go stag. We should split the bill. So it just depends on what the generation is. Nowadays, the kids are splitting the bill.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, because it's so easy to do it too. Venmo, and even when they come to the table or the bartender, like, is this a separate check or is this one check?
Yeah.
So that kind of takes the onus off of you. If the date doesn't go bad, you can say, well, he asked for separate checks. I like the old-fashioned. I'm kind of a hopeless romantic, so I like that idea. However, I know so many of my girlfriends who've gone on dating apps and they do it just so they can get a free meal. So I don't blame the guy for saying 50-50. And you know what? It might look good on text. The guy might look great on, in a text
Paper,
or on paper or in a profile. But once you meet, the chemistry is a fickle cat. Like you don't know whether or not you're going to have chemistry with somebody online.
Excellent points.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you have a comment about this, make sure you run to our social channels. Leave us a comment so they can be featured on the show. James picks them out. He responds back along with Mackenzie there. So, again, go to our website. You can find all our socials there as well.
This holiday season, forget the fruit baskets and skip the gadgets destined for that old junk drawer. Lifestyle editor Joanne Butler joins us with the scoop on the hottest ticket item. Joanne, good morning.
Hey, Joanne Butler here. You know, the best gifts are the ones that just keep on giving long after the holidays are over. You've probably heard by now all the buzz around bidet toilet seats. You know, the fabulous high-tech toilet seat that cleans your tushy. Well, Toto, of course, is the luxury bathroom company that has turned what was once this luxury ungettable item that you could only experience in the finest hotels and spas into a household must-have called a washlet. Toto actually brought the first luxury washlet bidet seat to market more than 45 years ago, and they have been perfecting it ever since. More than 60 million Toto washlets have been sold around the world. That's how popular these are. Now, washlets don't just elevate your morning routine, they literally transform it. These gifts just change how people start and end their days, just adding luxury, comfort, next level self-care and wellness that really changes your life, just completely redefines what it means to feel truly clean, comfortable, and confident. 3 models here that I have to show you. All of them deliver instantaneous, warm, aerated water, a heated seat that just feels like heaven. You can personalize the settings even, adjust the spray pressure and position 5 different ways, 4 memory presets so everyone in the house can customize and save their own settings. First up, the S2. This one's perfect for families or first-time users. It's super simple to install. Next, the S5 here. This one's named New York Times Wirecutter's Best Bidet Seat of 2025. Now, for the primo design lover on your list, this baby is Toto's newest. It's the Nexus Washlet Plus KS6. It's a one-piece bidet toilet, just the ultimate statement gift. Form, function, all of it, just next level. The cord, the hose disappear completely, so you just get this clean architectural look in your home, just gorgeous. Now, other features of these washlet bidets, they clean themselves, the bowl and the wand, with an automatic spray of electrolyzed water or e-water plus after each time you use it. Both the seat and the wand have this advanced non-stick clean resin surface that resists stains and buildup. An automatic deodorizer, a night light, so when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you can see. It saves energy. Of course, you're gonna save money on cleaning supplies and toilet paper too. When someone asks me what are some really special, thoughtful gifts that just last a lifetime, these are what I tell them. Truly just a gift that keeps on giving long after the holidays are done. And you can feel good about them too for just so many reasons. I just can't say enough about them. Head to TotoUSA.com for where to find them, and happy holidays.
KSA Entertainment is proud to offer programming to the men and women of our military and their families, serving all over the world on AFN, American Forces Network, seen worldwide.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. All right, as you know, today is the biggest shopping day of the year, and you got to know where to find the good stuff at the right place. So joining us now is John Graham, who has done all the homework on where to find the right deals that you're looking for. John, welcome back to the show. We loved having you on yesterday. You're saying that stores right now are desperate to get customers in, and some of these deals have been out for a while?
Yeah, everybody's calling them Black Friday sales, but they really started as far back as November 1st. Some even started in October. They just call them Black Friday sales to try and get it rolling because, you know, with the way the economy's going, the stores, just like you want deals, all these retailers want to sell too.
I guess they look at it kind of as a quiet opening of it, and then now they could say, here's those deals that are waiting for them. It's good stuff. Now, with all of that in mind, let's go over some broad strokes on when it comes to deals. I'm going to break it down by category. The first category of what chains are best for what. And we'll start off with electronics.
Sure, electronics, yeah. Now, probably obvious here, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart are going to be the biggies there for electronics.
And Amazon, you were mentioning about these deals. You need to kind of look at the prices sometimes on these online things because like a price tracker, right?
Yeah. Google has one. Shopping.google.com. That one I think is a great one to use because it's one of the ones that's kind of minimal as far as tracking it. Everything you do on your phone, everything you do on your computer, something's going to track. You're going to remember what you were shopping for. That one is a little less than some of the apps people download. There's one called Camel. There's another one called Honey. They remember a little bit more about you.
All right, very good. Moving on now. Electronics, of course, being one of the biggest, but clothes and fashion, where do we go to get those deals?
Well, let's see. There's the big three, Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic. They're all owned by the same company. JCPenney and Kohl's, people sometimes sleep on those. And then Macy's. And, of course, with almost everything, Target and Walmart.
Yeah, which is your one-stop shop most of the times when you come to Target.
Depends on what you want. Yeah, Target has gotten in the last few years, their clothing has gotten a little bit hipper. Walmart actually has gotten a little bit hipper too. Lots of cheap T-shirts over there. But Gap, Old Navy, if you're looking for pajamas or something like that, those are one of the ways to go.
Old Navy, it's funny you say Old Navy because we always got, growing up, the whole family, we got Old Navy pajamas.
Matching PJs?
PJs, right, every single Christmas. All right, something for Dad or maybe somebody needs some tools. Where do we go get the tools?
Tools, Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's. Now, the majority of Ace locations around the country are independently owned and operated by people who live in the community. So if that's important to you, that's something to look at. Home Depot and Lowe's do have all year round, have 10% off veterans programs. You got to verify one way or another. Yeah. And there are exceptions, like you can't buy a full refrigerator with the 10% off. But sometimes the smaller ones, like the college size ones, and tools, different things like that. Ace locations often have that too, but because they're locally owned, it's a case-by-case basis.
All right, makes sense. Moving on now to what's Christmas without toys?
Toys, yeah.
All right, now you had places like Toys R Us closed down, but then they kind of are opening up in different places.
Yeah, it's kind of like a zombie brand. Toys R Us. It's a whole different company owns the trademark now, and so you'll find them in different stores and in different places. But Amazon, of course, again, Best Buy is a good location for stuff like video games and Lego. The Best Buy tries to position themselves as a good Lego company. IKEA, of all places, you might not think of them, but for unbranded plush, like you don't need a particular Star Wars character, you just need a big giraffe or an elephant or something. IKEA is the way to go there. Wooden vehicles and trains, puppets. They also have they have a collection of play, kitchen, and food stuff. And one thing I saw really cheaply, indoor tents. Like, when you were a kid, you wanted to, instead of building it, you could just buy a tent and put it up in the living room.
All right, which Enzo, my 15-year-old, he still has his. He'll probably embarrass. He will probably still use it. It's really I think they're fun. All right, now when
Walmart and Target, of course.
Go there. Here's the thing. We go there, they sell out. What items are you seeing that are going to probably sell out first?
Sure, like a lot of places have the doorbusters. Electronics, of course, what's going to go first is TVs, laptops, and gaming systems. Your popular toys are your STEM stuff, robot toys, that's kind of STEM also. Blind box stuff like Labubus, you got to buy one box and open it to see which of 6 different things you're getting. Legos, Hot Wheel, Barbie, and American Girl. Kitchen appliances, stuff you're looking at here, or air fryers, robot vacuums, personal blenders like a NutriBullet or a Ninja, coffee makers and espresso machines, and clothing, specifically pajamas, robes, activewear, sweaters. If you want a particular color and a particular size and that kind of stuff, I would recommend getting it. Now, that happened to me last year. My brother, for Christmas, gave me a bathrobe.
Yeah.
He ordered it from Amazon. It wasn't the color I wanted. It didn't come back in stock until October.
Whoa, that's a long time to wait.
So I returned it pretty quickly, and then I just sat on the money because they know they're going to sell a lot of robes around Christmas time, so they don't crank out like 8 colors until Christmas is closer.
All right, you get some tips for folks when you get out there today. What is some of those things that they need to keep in mind?
Yeah, if you're home watching this right now, you probably missed the doorbusters, but don't worry too much about that. Like we said, this year more than ever, Black Friday deals really started a week ago or even further back. Most of the big chains are keeping the deals going through Christmas. We talked about this too. Use Google Shopping over the browser extensions like Honey or Camel. And we've been talking a lot about chains here, but I would recommend, like, instead of going to the big wall of gift cards, if you really, that's everybody. If you're stuck and you don't know what to do, you just go to that wall of gift cards. I would recommend going to your favorite local business, your restaurants, your escape rooms, coffee shops, local theaters, and ask them, hey, do you have a gift certificate, something I could give to my family?
Excellent. John Graham, thank you so much. You want to find out more about John and, of course, all of his other cool stuff that he has, you can check out his website. It is very simple, thatguyontv.com. He's sitting there waiting for you. John, thanks so much. Love it when you're here. You bring us great food, or interesting food, and interesting tips as well. Thank you so much for what you do. We got more of today.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Let's check in with our stations across the nation. Matt Doolittle, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, 219 affiliates across the country and around the world on the Armed Forces Network. Today we are checking in with our friends at KOOL in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the city of lakes, and it always drives me nuts that the Lakers went from there to LA where there are no lakes.
Isn't that crazy? Mary Tyler Moore is in Minnesota, right? They have a statue of Minneapolis there, right there. Cool. What a cool, no pun intended, call letters still, right? Cool. Remember the cigarettes cool?
KOOL.
KOOL. We're cool in Minneapolis.
Were the cool cigarettes the menthol?
Yeah, there were those long, I think they were cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's not advertise for cigarettes. But maybe somebody on your Christmas list, like in the movie Breakfast Club, wants a big old box of cigarettes. Who knows, right?
Oh, all
so
right.
over on the Fox channel, the Fox News channel, they had Dana Perino on there. And she had a guest on. All right, then you might have seen this.
She's my favorite. I love her.
So they had a guest on. They were talking about basically the higher costs of living.
Okay.
And how you can save money and everything. And it was actually this guest that came in and says, listen, it's holiday season. Today's Black Friday. So this is where we really need you to contact us. James will get your email or your texts or your comments on social media, anything, your tax returns.
Yes.
She came on and she said, listen, you do not need to be buying gifts for any adults. You should only buy from 11 to 18. Did you see this?
I did not see this,
Okay.
but I did read about it. Yes.
And so, and you would not believe the controversy that this raised. It's like, quit spending money on people that are over 18. And a lot of people say, whoa. You're telling me not to buy grandma or Nana a new gift or whatever?
Yeah.
Are you telling me not to get She's like, yes. You should only have, Christmas should only be for the 11 to 18-year-olds.
Interesting.
And a lot of people says, adults don't need gifts. Focus on people between the ages, I'm sorry, I had the ages wrong, from 3 to 11.
Yeah, okay.
Grandma doesn't need it. If they don't live near you, you don't need to buy them a gift. And I'm going to throw these out there. You tell me if you agree or disagree.
I like
she framed it, says, be budget first and think hard about where you allocate your gift dollars, especially when sending packages long distance. So if they're saying, look, we'll buy each other, the Secret Santa stuff. That's one thing. But spending so much of your money on your family is another thing. Now, I say this on the back of, it was this great story. I get my radio and TV shows mixed up.
Okay.
If we talked about it here, tell me.
That's right.
But a guy said, you know what? We're not doing Christmas anymore. We're going on vacations.
Love that.
And I love this idea too, because you buy memories, not things. They will last so much longer.
Yes.
So this is kind of, piggybacking off of this. Agree or disagree? 3 to 18, should you only buy gifts for that? Let's say you're budget conscious.
I agree, because I think,
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
I think you get to a point as an adult, you don't need any more stuff.
No.
None of us do. None of us need anything else, honestly. Little food, little water, get through the day. I mean, that's really all we need, but we do get into that. We get into that cycle, and we are on Black Friday, and we want to feel like we want to spend and shop, and we got to get this gift and that gift. And, my mom does not need another thing. My sister, but I like the idea of buying experiences for those who are close to you.
100%. And, if somebody here in town or whatever, take them to lunch. I'm telling you, just where it's one-on-one, it's that time that you spend with. So I agree with that. However, to blanket say, don't buy adults anything.
Yeah.
It does, and again, it's going to save you money by all means, but you're going to probably lose friends, which if you lose your friends and your family, like,
you didn't buy me a gift.
You have to buy, you didn't buy a gift.
You know what? You don't need them
That's
anyway.
a good point.
The idea of the gift is nice, and it's fun to spend, but you know what? It's really, when you're talking about a budget, you shouldn't be spending.
Yeah.
We spend, what, $2,500 a year on Christmas gifts?
And that's ridiculous.
And that's conservative, I think.
Matt, are you...
So my wife and I have decided we only do experiences. Like last year for Christmas, I took her on a thing for a space exploration thing. She took me to New York to see Good Night and Good Luck on Broadway. So that was what we did last year. And this year, I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out.
So you guys are no on the gifts, right?
No on the gifts. I like the idea of it.
Where's my Earnhardt jacket?
But I will expect a gift at Christmas time.
What?
Help My Home, coming up next. We are going to talk about how the circle gets the square.
Ooh, I like that. Plus our
Yeah.
stream for the weekend, our picks for what you need to watch when you're sitting home eating all that leftover turkey. You know what I'm talking about. Today's Trends, tomorrow's Talk right here. Hey, welcome back to your Daily Flash. This is Help My Home.
Let's check in with our home improvement guy, Gator. He's showing us how to make a perfect circle with a T-square.
If you do any kind of carpentry work, construction work, repairs around the house, anything like that, you're going to probably find yourself using a framing square at one time or the other. It's perfect for squaring lines. It's perfect for squaring different things you're working on. And I'm going to show you how to make a circle with this square right now. So this is just a scrap piece of board that I had laying around, okay? And what I've done is I've put 2 screws in here that are 6 inches apart. You can make this distance whatever you want, depending on the size circle you want, okay? You can do this with anything. You just take your feed square or your framing square, and you just slide it up here just like this, okay? You put your pencil or your marker, I'm using in this case, in this end, and you just kind of rotate this around just like this with a little bit of pressure. all the way around to the screws. And you flip it over just like this, put your marker in there, and do the same exact thing. Just follow the screws and let it stick on the screws. When you get done, you have created a perfect circle. They have these framing squares in multiple sizes. You don't have to have one this big. You can get one about half that size just as well. Perfect circle on any object. All right, then. Next!
Love me some Gator, great guy. Let's help you around the house with some helpful hints from Family Handyman. Here's an easy way to prevent laundry detergent drip. We hate this, don't we?
Yes.
Just drill a couple of holes in your detergent cup, then just attach a small wire from a takeout box. Then all you have to do is attach the wire to the detergent cup with a pair of pliers. See there? Once you've attached the wire, put your detergent on the shelf, hang your new laundry mini basket from the nozzle. Bada bing, there you go.
Voila, leftover Parmesan cheese jars work great as de-icer containers. Yeah, grab a funnel and a plastic container, fill it with salt or de-icer. Use the screw top lid with holes to help you de-ice small areas.
You know, sometimes you might need to add some more nails to a, say, finished project. Well, you can actually use a little shim with an angled cut. It will actually help protect the surface.
Here's one for the kitchen. Use a handle on a cutting board to push your cut produce into the bowl or any excess into your disposal.
Very cool stuff. I love these. Line your trash can with leftover newspaper or unwanted mail flyers before you put in your trash bag. This will actually soak up any liquid in case the bag breaks.
And if you want to hang your tools, check this out. Insert a large eye hook into the drill bit opening, then add it to a hook hanging on a heavy-duty pegboard.
I always put trash bags in underneath the trash bags.
I do too.
You do that as
yes,
well?
because then they're right there and they're ready to go.
Then you're ready to go. And if something leaks out, at least it'll stomp
Then
out
it's
there
there.
as well.
Try adding some fall scents to your home and make your own candles.
Is it even fall if you don't light a million candles? But they can get really pricey, especially the high-end looking ones you're going to find on the Pottery Barn website. Friends, you can make these yourself and it's super easy. Start by hot gluing the wick into the bottom, and I'm using like a little skewer to make sure it stays in the middle. You want to start by using like a double boiler and use an old pot. Get it from the thrift store, or you can get one of these little melting pots pretty inexpensively. I like to get the soy wax flakes from Amazon, but I've seen a ton of people actually cut up dollar store candles and melt those. You just want to melt down the wax and then pour it into your jars. And then after we've poured in the wax, we're just adding some scents. And I have all these adorable fall scents that I got from Amazon. And once it's cooled, you just cut the wick and you have a high-end looking fall candle that you made using a Dollar Tree candle holder.
Something to do with the whole family. I like that. Hey, are you expecting company for the holidays? I'm sure you are. Here's an idea for a guest room update. Good one.
I made my guest room look more expensive for only $20. It actually also made my guest room more functional too. I found these EcoSmart LED light strips at the Home Depot and it made my guest room look so much more magical. Not only were they super easy to install, but they also came with a remote so you could change the colors or adjust the brightness. And here's how it looked before and now. So much cozier, and I love that my guests can use it as a nightlight if they have to get up in the middle of the night.
All right, that does it for right now. We'll be back right after this.
KSA Entertainment is proud to offer programming to the men and women of our military and their families, serving all over the world on AFN, American Forces Network, seen worldwide.
If you are stressing about finding the right gifts for everyone on your list, you are not alone. Here's trends expert Emily Foley with some great ideas. Hi, Emily.
If you're looking for fun holiday gifts, I've got some great ideas for everyone on your list. Let's start with one of the biggest trends this year, micro collectibles. A great example is the Bitty Pop countdown calendar from Funko. Each day you open a tiny door to reveal a new surprise, from Bitty Pop figures to mini display pieces and accessories. For a gift the whole family can enjoy, I love the Cheetah Living Recliner. It's incredibly versatile. It has one-touch recline, a built-in USB port, and comes in easy-to-clean leather options. Now, shoes are always a great gift. Famous Footwear has all the top brands, and with more than 800 stores, their website, famous.com, and same-day delivery through DoorDash, it's simple to shop for everyone. And we can't forget our pets. Minty's Fresh Bites are one of my go-to treats. They're just 7.5 calories each, soft and chewy, and they last a little longer, which is perfect for keeping your pup busy while you wrap gifts. For more information, you can find me on Instagram at Emily L. Foley.
Moving along, are you ready to tackle that holiday shopping list? Well, my buddy, digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong, he joins us with his guide to the hottest gifts and gadgets. Mario, what's up, man?
Hey, thanks so much for having me again on the Daily Flash. And I've partnered with some great brands to help you discover what's hot this holiday season. Let's start with a great pick for the aspiring musician in your life. For anyone who's ever wanted to learn piano or get back into it, the new Rolly piano system makes it fun, smart, and very interactive. I really like the glowing keys. They guide your hands, while the Rolly Learn app gives you lessons, games, and 1,000+ songs you actually want to play. By the way, it's the only piano that sees your hands with its AI hand tracking. It gives real-time feedback to help you improve fast. It's $758, which is 20% off right now at Rolly.com. Here's something for everyone to get excited for the season ahead. American Greetings. They're celebrating Peanuts' 75th anniversary with the Peanuts Digital Advent Calendar. It's an interactive, immersive experience. It's featuring Charlie Brown, Snoopy, the whole gang. You count down to Christmas with daily surprises. They have exclusive animated Peanuts content, games, puzzles, decorating fun, and a lot more. It's really perfect for families and for gift giving. Make sure to check out AmericanGreetings.com to hop in on some early bonus activities. If you're looking for a unique gift idea, what about the gift of language from Rosetta Stone? And now is the perfect time. They're offering their best deal of the year. It's a lifetime membership with access to all 25 languages for just $149. That's over 60% off. There are immersive lessons, live classes, tons of real-world content that's going to help you speak with confidence. And Rosetta Stone, it's been trusted by 50 million learners for more than 30 years. It's just a gift that lasts a lifetime. Now, for the kids, fans of the popular book series Cat Ninja can finally bring their favorite superhero cat to life. Epic, the world's leading digital reading platform for kids, has launched its first ever Cat Ninja collectible figurines inspired by that hit graphic novel series that's been read over 300 million times. Each collectible figure features Cat Ninja in action-packed poses, perfect for imaginative play and storytelling fun, and now at a great price at just $19.99. And maybe treat yourself this year. The Eufy Robot Vacuum E25, your all-in-one cleaning hero. It vacuums and mops your floors, then automatically empties dust, washes and dries its mop, and even refills clean water. The HydroJet system with roller mop deep cleans without spreading dirt, and duo spiral brushes prevent hair tangles. And with extra strong suction, it easily handles pet hair, carpets, and everyday messes with ease. If you need more info on everything I talked about, just head to inthenews.tv, and happy holidays.
Looking good while surviving the holiday season just got a whole lot easier. Check this out.
The holiday season is here, and beauty and lifestyle expert Kelsey Griffin has the right products to get you through the rush, looking and feeling your best.
Airborne is my go-to essential for more complete immune support during the busy holiday season. It's the #1 support brand for gummies, chewables, and effervescent tablets. For effortless holiday glam, it is all about healthy lashes and brows, and Revitalash Cosmetics is the expert. The brand was created by an eye doctor, so these are products you can feel good about using. The new Keurig 24 Cups of Cheer Advent Calendar is a delicious countdown filled with seasonal coffees and hot cocoa. And the K-Mini Mate single-serve coffee maker makes the perfect gift. It's the smallest Keurig brewer ever. Leave the stress behind and shop for the Garmin Bounce 2 Kids Smartwatch. Using an active LTE subscription, you can stay in touch with your child with two-way calling, texting, and see their location in real time.
For more information, visit the brand's websites.
No doubt that tech is on the top of everyone's gift list this year. Joining us with her top tech picks for 2025 is Stephanie Humphrey. Hey there, Steph.
Hey there, I'm Stephanie Humphrey, and I've rounded up a few of my favorite holiday tech gifts to make shopping easier this season. For a clean and cozy home, the Levoit LVAC 300 cordless vacuum is lightweight, powerful, and features anti-tangle technology, perfect for quick and easy cleaning. To help keep your home safe, Simply Safe offers home security systems that are easy to set up for homeowners and renters alike, and their Lighthouse system includes the AI-powered Outdoor Camera Series 2. You can even save up to 70% on this system and others this season season at simplysafe.com. Gamers will love the ROG Xbox Ally handhelds, which bring powerful Windows PC gaming anywhere, plus a 3-month trial of Xbox Game Pass Premium with over 200 games. And for the trendsetter, the new Motorola Razr family, the Razr Ultra, Razr Plus, and Razr, combine Smart Moto AI features with that iconic flip design. And you can find all of these online and at major retailers. And for more of my favorite tech tips, follow me at TechLifeSteph.
Are you ready to take to the high seas? Here's a new way to sail away with Disney.
Disney's newest dreamboat is cruising at last, offering up all new experiences centered around one theme.
The Disney Destiny, you're going to immerse yourself in heroes and villains everywhere on the ship, not only from the incredible decor, the amazing carpets, the amazing artwork, but all the entertainment experiences you have here on board. Disney Hercules in the Walt Disney Theater, a brand new Broadway-style production show. High energy, it's an amazing experience there. And then, of course, around the ship, you're going to do some moves with Spider-Man. You're also going to get a chance to cast a spell with Maleficent on stage if you're lucky enough to see the Mistress. And then, of course, you can make your way back to the Grand Hall and walk the Wretched Runway with Cruella de Vil. My favorite is for the adults. It's exclusively in Saga Lounge, and it's called With Great Power. It's a comedy adventure from Marvel. Hilarious show, taking you through all the virtues of becoming a Marvel superhero. A very cool experience.
It sails to ports around the Caribbean, including Disney's private islands. Book now at DisneyCruise.com.
Find out what we need to bench this weekend. It's Stream for the Weekend. Jackson, what do you got?
Oh, Landman. This is my pick. Landman Season 2, starring Billy Bob Thornton.
Embezzlement, insurance fraud, wire fraud.
Oh, God.
You don't even know the game you're playing, do you?
I'm assuming you're where the sharks are circled.
Yeah, and they live a pretty big lake.
Oh, I love Billy Bob Thornton. It's funny. There's some good political jabs in here. Sam Elliott, Demi Moore. It's just fantastic.
And Andy Garcia, it looks like
Andy Garcia, yes.
Joining the cast.
You had to have Sam Elliott.
The
show's made for him.
Yeah.
All right, my pick is for this weekend is on YouTube, and it's one of my theme park deep dives. It's Splendid China, Florida's abandoned propaganda theme park.
The half-mile-long model of the Great Wall would begin its winding route across the width of the park from the start of this main area. Below the wall, figurines of workers would haul building materials, and on the other side, Mongolian yurts sat next to the mausoleum of Genghis Khan. Another important site guests could encounter was the Temple of Heaven.
So I remember visiting this in middle school when it was here in Orlando.
Really?
Yeah, and spoiler alert, it's turned into a Margaritaville now. So
that's where it's located. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. I love how you find these, Matt. I know
yes.
Behind it. All right, Glenn Powell suits up and goes full undercover quarterback in Hulu's new comedy, Chad Powers. And trust me, this thing's going to throw tighter spirals than half the actual NCAA. Let's take a look.
Who's 200? That was one hell of a performance. You can take your helmet off. I'm going to leave it on. Why?
You know, in this helmet, I feel strong. Like a strong, powerful male.
Glenn Powell, he becomes an undercover college quarterback in Hulu's Chad Powers. This is actually based off of Eli Manning did a bit on one of the sports shows where he gets a...
Was it Peyton?
Peyton,
No,
Peyton.
It was Eli. No, it was Eli.
Okay.
But Peyton is Omaha Productions has helped produce this show. But it's fun. It is what it is. It's Glenn Powell, who I love, and it never would happen in real life.
No.
But just move away from it.
The makeup looks so bad.
It does. It's fun though. There is some funny stuff. And Steve Zahn, who I love,
He's
he's just like the character in White Lotus.
Yes.
And this.
So good in everything he does.
I love it.
I couldn't get past the makeup. Waterboy to me.
Waterboy, yeah, that's fair. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all
Be
wait
good,
by.
everybody.
We'll see what we'll look at.